Did you know that you can build and test a startup product with users without actually having a product? That's one of the biggest tricks in startups, and most founders get it wrong. I also got it wrong when I did it for the first time. I sat down and created a product for months. It almost took me a year before I really went out and asked customers what they think. And then I had to learn that I was building the wrong product. It didn't solve their problem. Don't do that same mistake. Most founders do that. But the most successful founders do it the other way around. They test their product even before they start building. And in the age of AI, it's possible to do that. How does it work? Well, before we dive in, we have to realize what our customers want is not actually our product. It's the result, the outcome of our product. What do they get back when they use the product? In the age of AI, we can simulate a first version of the product. The buzzword here, the magic word is prototype. A prototype simulates most of the complex features of your product. But for the user, it can already test your first version, even if it's just a prototype. You can get feedback, start to learn, and when you learn, you will evolve and create a product that really solves a problem. Let me give you an example. I created an app here, and I used an AI app builder. It's very simple. It took me just an afternoon to build this app. And now I can go out and test with users, and you can do the same thing. This one is a coffee pre-order app. My hypothesis is people in the morning don't want to wait in line before they get their coffee, and they can go to work or to school. They just lose time and they don't want that. So I have built this app, this prototype, where people can pre-order a coffee from home, go to the cafe, it's already paid, pick up the coffee, go to work or go to school. Now I have this app and I can simply test it. It's here. I go out there, ask random people on the street and ask them, do you like to drink coffee in the morning? If they say yes, this is a qualified user. Now I go on to the next question. Do you hate waiting in line? That's the problem statement. If they say yes, I have the right user with the right problem. Now I can test my app. Would you mind trying out an app that helps you pre-ordering your coffee from home? You can pay and just pick up. You won't lose time anymore and may even get promotions. Here's the app, please try it out. It just takes a minute or two. People will give you feedback. You will learn if they like what you're building and what you should do different. Once you have done this, you have created something very, very important. You have created proof. People like the product and tell you what to do. To me as an investor, this proof is super important. But for you as the founder, it's the most important thing that you can get, because now you know you're not wasting your time when you build the actual app behind this, the MVP, what everyone is talking about. You just do it a different way. You start with the prototype, then you go MVP, not the other way around. So what we do next is lead you through a 5-step process that helps you do this thing. The first step is you sit down, think about your user, their problem, and build an hypothesis. Write it down. What is it that you're actually helping them to do? You take this and go to step 2. Go online to the browser, to an AI, Grok, Gemini, ChatGPT, or the Dreamlab AI. Punch in your startup hypothesis and ask it to write down the requirements for your first prototype. Once you have these requirements, you take them to step 3. Go online to an AI app builder, copy in the requirements, and just hit go. The app will create your first version of your prototype. It may not work well, there may be errors, you can fiddle with it and optimize it a little bit. Whatever you do, it won't take you long. And most of these app builders are even for free. You can try out Lovable, Bold, V0, or Vietnam's Lunabase. All of these tools will work well to create your first prototype. Then you go on to step 4. That's the most important one. You take your app and ask your users, are you the right person? Do you have this problem? Can you please test my app? Once you have your feedback, you will know that you should continue or maybe change. And this is step number 5. If your app doesn't work out, step number 5 is go back to step number 1 and start over. Change the user, change the problem, change your approach. Totally fine, it just costs you a day. And then you do this all over again until you have generated the proof and you can move on to the next step of actually building a product. That is why we have created the DreamLab product. Building startups isn't magic, it's a structured process. The DreamLab program is 20 steps from your first idea to your product validation. Once you have this, you know you can build a successful company. And that is what you help you with. Just go online and try it out.